So I thought this would be a good time to show you my quick 5-minute makeup look using Merit, because they are having their only 20% off sale of the year going on starting today with their early access if you were already subscribed to their email. Today and tomorrow is early access, and then after that until the 28th of November is their Black Friday sale where you get 20% off of your purchase. They also have like doorbuster sales going on to where they have kits that are put together. Those aren't part of the 20% off, but they are pretty heavily discounted. The one that I saw this morning when I looked was literally everything from their line, and you get to choose your shades, of course, but like everything from the line, and it was like only like 200 and something, which is a pretty good deal considering you get a full face of makeup. I also wanted to point out that with your first order, they send you their signature makeup bag, which I also want to point out that I didn't think this would be something that I would use, and I got one last year when I bought the holiday. They did send me this time, which is their regular bag. Last year I got like the velvet holiday bag. But they did send this to me along with this product and a lip gloss to do today's video. And I do have a link if you decide to purchase and you also want to support my channel. I do get a slight commission on that. So with all of that out of the way though, I do want to show you my quick 5-minute look. And I also want to point out that I had already purchased multiple of their lip glosses, and when this first came out, I purchased it. So this is the one that I had before, and this is the one they just sent to me. So then when they reached out, I'm like, yeah, of course, send it to me. I'll talk about it because I've been using it and I love it. So I'm going to go ahead and start my makeup routine with this. This is their Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. And it is a biphase, so you have to shake it up first. You only have to use about 2 to 3 pumps depending on how dry your skin is. I'm a pretty dry gal, so I'm going to use 3 pumps and then just pat it into my skin. This has hyaluronic acid in it. I believe it has caffeine in it, which also kind of helps to wake your skin up a little bit and to kind of like, I believe caffeine like depuffs, if I'm not mistaken. And there's like antioxidants in it. There's also niacinamide in this, which I love because I get dermatitis, perioral dermatitis around my mouth. And I find that niacinamide really helps to like prevent it or to treat it if I already have it. So this just feels really good on my skin. I also find that it's the perfect base for their Perfecting Complexion Stick, which I believe that's what they call it, right? Yeah, the Perfecting Complexion Stick, which I mentioned this in multiple videos. If you want to see other full face videos or other videos I've done about Merit, I'll have them linked up here and down in the description box. Throughout the video, I'll have them linked up here. But I mentioned this. I've also turned a lot of my friends that aren't through YouTube onto this product. And I am in the shade Linen. I do want to point out that I have multiples of these and they're all in the shade Linen because I keep one in my gym bag, I keep one in my travel makeup bag, and I keep one in my drawer here in my beauty room. They did recently redo the packaging, so you'll see that I have one that is taller slightly than the other two. Yeah, just slightly. But also it comes with like I think they said like 1.7 times the amount of product that it had come with before. So it's the same price, but they are giving you more product now, which is amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and start putting some of this on my face. I've really turned on quite a few people to this, like I've mentioned, because it is so skin-like. And I find that this is the absolute perfect sort of base to put under it. I find that it, oh, hold on, where's my brush? Oh, here it is. It's the absolute base to put under it because I find that it's nourishing enough, but not so much to the point to where the complexion stick slides all over the skin. I find that they go super well together. The complexion stick to me is very skin-like. If you're looking for something that isn't like over the top, this is perfect. You can build it up though. But I just like the fact that it just evens everything out. and also how quickly this brush moves everything around. If you don't buy anything else in their sale, get this brush. Even if you don't like any of these types of textures of makeup, this type of makeup is not your thing, this brush works for powder foundations, liquid foundations, cream foundations. Like, this is the foundation brush. I have 2 of them. I feel like one is always dirty because I'm always using them. It's my go-to foundation brush. It's super soft, by the way, but dense, and then it just like blends everything like quickly and effortlessly. All right, and I am gonna go in, maybe I'm gonna zoom you in a little bit more. Okay, I think that's better. I'm gonna go in now with a second layer, and I'm just going to apply it. I don't know if you notice here, I'm a little bit red, like in that area, and I'm just gonna kind of build up in the areas where I have a little bit of redness. And then just kind of pat that in. I don't mind like my imperfections peeking through. You probably notice right now that I do have a blemish right there and a blemish right here. I'm okay with that because I also noticed that after I put on my blush, it kind of blends that one over there anyway. And then it's not a huge deal for me to have a blemish out. This makeup is just like super quick and it evens everything out. And you can build it up, like if you wanted to like build up right on that pimple, you definitely could, but I'm not gonna focus too much on it. I know that there is a TikTok thing that I've seen advertised for Merit, and a girl does have like some hyperpigmentation and some breakouts, and she's just covering it with the complexion stick, and it does cover for her, but I don't wanna spend that much time doing it. So I'm gonna go in now with their Flush Balm. My favorite shade is Beverly Hills. If you want to see all of their Flush Balms swatched, if you were curious, I can have that video up here for you. They did change their packaging now to gold packaging that kind of mimics this in like the brow and then the lip gloss or the lip oil. And it kind of goes with all of that. But I have the old gray packaging, which is fine, still works great. My shade is Beverly Hills. I find that this is the most flattering shade for me. And I'm just gonna put this right on the apple of my cheeks. And it just looks, for my complexion, like a natural kind of flush. Like, it's not too much, which is so funny because I just went to the effort of taking away the redness. And I'm like, no, I don't want the redness down here, I want it up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pat that in using the same brush. And you don't have to use like a bronzer, but I love a little bit of bronze, but a lot of the times, I'm gonna turn this light, maybe is it that light? There we go, that's better. A lot of the times I find though that I just kind of warm up my face a little bit. And when I initially did my full face of Merit video, they hadn't come out with this product, and that was my only critique of the brand, was the fact that they didn't have something for me to warm up my complexion with. So I don't know if they were listening to me, but they did come out with this. I have the shade Clay. The formula is very similar to the blush, where it is like a sheer, almost gel formula where your skin still shines through. It bothers me sometimes when I see people using, well, it doesn't bother me, you can do what you want with your face, but if they are using like contour and bronzer products that have coverage, but then the rest of their makeup doesn't have a ton of coverage, it's very obvious. So this just blends in like it's nothing. And then what I like to do is, if I have it like from here, I like to just kind of bring it down the jaw that way. I did put some down there though, to kind of warm up the jaw. And my face is warmed up, but like you can't tell that like I put on a product to do it. It just looks like a natural sort of warmth. All right, and I am gonna apply just a little bit more blush because I love blush, but I'm gonna just apply it just there and maybe not blend as much just yet. Okay, And then they do have a highlighter. I have the shade Kava, and this is a balm sort of gel texture. Again, a very sheer texture like the blush and the bronzer, and it kind of gives your face like an overall glow. But this highlighter is like wet look. It is so pretty. So you can go on and swipe, but since I like to be a little bit like more precise about application, I'm just getting some on my middle finger here, and I'm just putting it like right here. It's so, like, your cheeks look so moisturized, so like wet look, so pretty. I'm gonna go a little bit here and at the top of my lip, and then up here. These products are just so versatile. You can kind of play around and blend and kind of get exactly what you're looking for, and everything is so skin-like. So I do want to go in and use their volumizing brow pomade. My brows are not as structured as everybody else's, so I do find I love this to kind of like comb through the brows, but I find that I have to play a little bit with my brows to kind of get the shape I want. But if you have a good shaped brow, like this just adds a beautiful light tint and holds your brows in place. But I also find that like if you're doing like this sort of light makeup like this, you're probably not going to want like a big huge bushy brow unless your face naturally has one. I find that if I do this makeup and then I just kind of go in with a heavy brow, I ended up looking like Bert. So just something to think about. All right, so we're nearing the end here, and I'm gonna go in with their lip oil. I love their lipsticks as well, and I actually, you know what, I'm gonna layer. So I'm gonna go in with Baby, which is like a dusty pinky brown shade, if I can find it. Here it is. It's like the perfect lip shade for me. And then I'm gonna go over with this lip oil. So their lipsticks, by the way, are so comfortable. Which, by the way, almost all of these products are things, actually I already had all of these products. They just sent me this and a lip oil for this video. I already had the rest of this stuff. I truly do love this company. But anyway, I'm gonna go in with the shade of lip oil they just sent in Falcon, but just so you know, I already know that I love this product because I already had all of these shades as well. They have a taupe shade though that I kind of want. So I'm thinking during the sale, that's definitely something I'm gonna pick up. But anyway, I'm gonna go in with Falcon. You can like go ham and like put this on, but I love these for just adding that extra moisture into the center of the lip. So I'm just gonna go right here. And then the lipstick kind of like still shines, but then you have that added moisture, and I think it just looks more natural. I don't know, I just think it meshes better. So let's jump in with some mascara. So I used up my full size of their mascara, and I just reached into my backup drawer to get this one. I have this from a kit that I purchased from them a while back, and we're just gonna go in with it. So this mascara, I like it because it's not super heavy, and sometimes like when you do all of your makeup nice, natural, and glowy, and then you go in with a super heavy mascara, you look bonkers. But I really like this to kind of just like darken the lashes. And then if you are somebody like me who works out in your makeup, and I know they're like, why would you work out in makeup? Since I work in a gym and people see me there every day, I do work out in makeup. This does not run with sweat. So I really like that about it. And it kind of stays in place, but also like when I'm at work, this is the kind of makeup I want to wear because it's not heavy. It feels comfortable on my face, and if I end up sweating while I'm at work, it's okay because my makeup's not going to be running down my face. I find if I use a lot of powders and then, you know, I go into work and I start sweating, they just kind of like roll down my face. I don't find that with any of this makeup. And this is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm looking at the thing and I love how it took me 17 minutes to do my 5-minute makeup look. But I promise you, if I'm not talking, I can just slap this stuff on and go, and it looks chic and it looks moisturized. I look well put together, and I love this for that. I find that this brand is perfect for anybody who maybe has to put their makeup on after the gym before they go to work. They have dry skin. I think this brand is perfect for dry skin people. I think also I like to wear a lot of these products when I'm at Army because, again, they make me look well put together, but it's not overkill. And I just think that this makeup is like beautiful. It's like chic, it's beautiful, it's quick. I don't know, I can't say enough good things about it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do want to shop my link, I will have it below. It does help to support my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.